Hi everyone, I hope you're good guys and welcome for a new video. Today we're gonna talk about tom and rolling tom and how I can treat them. I wanted to talk about it because there is not that many content out there about that, and so yeah, I've made a rack that I call Tone Shaper, and basically it's kind of, I cannot bypass because it's with a simpler inside, but that was the original tom and that's what you will get. And then in the whole track, so tom can be good to add an extra groove to your track. You can use them as well as a bass line. You can really have different kind of use. Today I'm gonna focus and I'm gonna show you how you can shade them your own way and add them a bit of character, and then I will show you a couple of patterns that I have here to kind of give you inspiration to make your own. So let's dig into the rack. One thing important that I really recommend to do is to add pitch envelope, and it's what I've done. So the pitch envelope is activated, and wait, I'm just gonna duplicate that because I'm gonna modify, and I'm just gonna remove everything here. All right, and I recommend to stay around 600, depend what you're looking for, but like pitch envelope basically is gonna give this extra punch, this extra attack, I don't know how to say, and as well as giving this nice pitch effect, which is working well with tom. So one thing I recommend, if you pitching up here, so basically you're gonna control the amount of the pitch envelope, I recommend maybe to go down a little bit in the transposition, otherwise you will have like a very high tom. But actually it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking more like for a tom in the top end, doesn't problem, but if you want more like a low tom, just keep in mind that if you pitch up like this, bringing down the transpose, you can go down as well and then go up on the pitch. Can kind of different kind of vibe. I prefer pitching up honestly and bringing down the transpose. All right, so the next things, it's what I've called industrial. Basically it's a bit reduction over there, and it's gonna be like very brutal effect, but it's working with this bandpass filter together, and you're gonna understand why. So when I turn it up, you see it's like very destroying the signal, very noisy, but then when you go around there, you kind of get this kind of art style and feelings, like kind of very oversaturated, over distorted. Okay, so now you can say, okay, it sounds very weird and very trash, but the cool thing is I have put here just a bandpass filter, and you can use the bandpass filter to basically cut a little bit of all of the frequency you don't need, and you will see now it's sounding a bit more interesting. So maybe so yeah, if you are looking for this kind of very distorted, this kind of vibes, this knob is for you. So then, yeah, like I show you, you have bandpass filter, just that if you have control, depend on your bass line, what you're using as a bass line as well, depend on what kind of tone you want to give to your tom, but really good to be very specific. Then you have drive, which is controlling this saturator that I've put in wave shaper mode. So see, when you are close to the end, you get this crunchy effect on the top end, and it's really nice. It's a bit harder to get on the, if you bandpass it on the high frequency, but when it's on during the on the low frequency, it's really nice, adding a little extra crunchiness. Then you have this crush to macro, which are controlling the amp device, and so basically one macro is controlling what kind of amp you want, and the other one is controlling obviously the dry wet, and you can get really kind of different kind of tone of saturation. So same, it depends on what you are looking for. If you are looking for something distorted, industrial, go maybe something like this or like this. But if you are something for something a bit more clean, yeah, go with this value or this one or even this one. Really depend on what you are looking for. And then the last one is what I've called punch, which is basically a drum bus that I put it in the hard just to add a bit of hard clipping distortion, very subtle, and to boost a little bit the low frequency. And then you have like compression that I activated, and the main thing here is like the transient that I've put around 0.20, which is gonna help the sound to be a bit, yeah, a bit more punchy, a bit cutting through the mix a little bit more. And it's adding as well a little bit of bass, obviously, because I put on this mode. If you don't want a bass, just switch back in soft. But yeah, you got this nice low end on your tom. So once again, it depends what you're looking for. All right, and then yeah, just play around with the macro. This one, and then after you can just switch tom. I'm gonna show you what you can get. So yeah, it's very versatile. You can really get different kind of tone for your tom. It depends if you want something more distorted, more clean. And then I'm gonna just talk a little bit about MIDI pattern. So I'm just gonna show you, there is honestly not really secret. You just have to experimenting and trying to see what is working, what is not, you know. Play with the velocity is important. Once you have that, you can play as well. Don't forget to, you can use the pull groove and like to make them a little bit before or after. But yeah, usually it's always working well. For example, if you have two like close, and then this pattern is usually working well. Just if, for example, I get this like this. That's usually work well. And then after you can just experiment, like, okay, maybe I can add one like this. And then duplicate, and maybe this one I'm gonna put it like this. and this one like this. Yeah, just that's a good way. That's usually how I like to do. I start like with a simple one, and then I'm gonna either duplicate or just put it a little bit before or after. Then I duplicate, and then I do the same, but I'm changing another part. This one maybe here. You see, and get creative this way. There is no recipe, magic recipe, but this method I kind of like. And then of course you can always even duplicate more, and then add variation on this one. And I mean, like, yeah, just try things. And yeah, I hope you like it, this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye, guys.